So we're going to be telling stories of the adventures that we've been through, the ups and the downs, to help y'all feel held and that you're loved and that you're not alone. Because even though we've been through some pretty interesting adventures, we're going to use the stories that we can share to help you give you some tools to help you survive through your dark valleys and the things that are struggles.
Yeah, because in my work, I meet a lot of people who feel like they're the only one who ever, you know, and people who feel like, wow, you know, I don't know why I am the way I am, but it seems like my parents lost a bet with God, and the reality is everybody's a mess. I went to one church, and this one I can name because this was recorded, and when we went to Wabash, and they all pretended that everything was fine. We're just great. They were always
everything's perfect.
Everything's perfect. And I remember one Sunday early on, I looked and I was like, you know, everybody wants to pretend you're perfect, but I know you, and I listen to your stories, and I have conversations with your neighbors, and I know all y'all are a mess. That was not popular. But after continuing to push that button over and over and over, because people learn very slowly sometimes, I remember one Sunday I had one of the people who always had to look perfect because of where they were societally in that congregation or in that community. And they said, you know, we all are a mess. And I'm glad that you have showed us that even though we're a mess, you still love us. Because maybe if you love us, then maybe we're okay that God would love us too. And I'm like, oh, God loves you much better than I do, honey. Because God looks at you and understands all the reasons you are the
way you are.
There you go.
Hot mess you are was where I was going, but Bex thought we had to put a filter on, so I didn't get in trouble. Possibly accurate. So, but you know, they had to pretend everything was fine because there was an expectation of that community, and to teach that the expectation is that you are okay, that you're loved no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. You're loved, 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 loved. It helps people. And so my hope is, as you watch, as you hear why Bex is the way they are, they're a mess.
His fault.
I did my best. Inside joke. So we'll tell it sometime. But as you see why Bex is the way they are, and how even imperfect parents and imperfect people can, in the midst of that imperfection, make something beautiful. I hope you know you're beautiful too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. If you want access to the blooper reels, because there are plenty, and more healing stories, you can subscribe to Roguish Goblin Stories at bexrowan.org/RGS. And leave a comment, share RGS with a friend that you know could use a laugh or a virtual hug. Thanks so much for listening. Remember, you're loved, you're not alone. See you next time.